Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2023 Tampa Bay Rays.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Brendan McKay has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
Striding into the box, Derek Hill, and we are set
Leading
for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, Derek Hill.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 50.
Standing in, number 50, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One out, nobody on. Bat explodes as this is popped up. O'Hearn waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Seamus Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's taken for strike one. McKay has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His third home run of this series as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Josh Jung, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Low over to his left. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first now in St. Pete. And Detroit is off to an early 1-0 lead. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Michael Fulmer will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the center fielder, Kevin
First
Kiermaier.
delivery to him on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Three-two pitch. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him
high in the air out to center field. Hill patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Gago. Robertson.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way.
Ball one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Fulmer, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The 1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third.
So with two gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And as you can see, the winner of this series will get a date with the Mariners to decide the American League flag. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Lifted in the air out to right. Green is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail this one 1-0. In now, Riley Green, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Green.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Cabrera, the former Miami Marlin, with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit to third. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Batting seven, the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames scoops it up, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Number 67.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Austin Meadows waits on deck. .30 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Hit hard, but foul. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
In there, 2-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive. He's got it. He's out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Isaac Paradis.
The shortstop, Isaac Paradis.
First offering on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Max Schwartz.
First pitch on its way. And here's swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Digging in to try it again. Derek Hill. He flew out in his last at bat. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Number 50 will be next. Schwartz leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runner at second here with one man out. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So stepping in, number 50. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Adames takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Nunez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Seamus Nunez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. He's set. The 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Nunez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Brandon Lowe. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone if a pitcher can pitch.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
In now, Tim LeCastro. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Digging in, Mike Zunino. From the stretch. A strike called in the upper part of the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. but I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. One away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner's going. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And he takes a cold strike one. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. From the stretch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Pickoff move to second, and the runner will get back standing. LoCastro, the runner at second with 1 away. A full count to the Rays center fielder. Daniel Robertson will be next. And here's the 3-2 from him. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now
well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Green sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. In to score is the runner from first, and it's a 4-1 game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
4 runs here in this half inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Paradis there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. It's the 5th and final game of the series, moving to the 4th inning now. The Rays 4 and the Tigers 1. Next for the Tigers, Josh Jung. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
The batter, the right fielder.
Into the box. Riley Green comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. LoCastro looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series, and the Tigers have cut the deficit. Now it's a 4-2 ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now back
into the box, Miguel Cabrera. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
This is line to left. LoCastro is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Next up for Detroit, Jake Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. Rogers, a native Texan. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Now another 0-2. drilled to first. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Tigers able to claw one back on the strength of this solo shot. Bottom of the fourth coming up. The Rays 4 and the Tigers 2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in, Willie Adames. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Lowe. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Green looks up, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
And now, Tim LeCastro. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. And now a pitch on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
6 runs, only 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Rays 6 and the Tigers 2. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the Tigers.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Isaac Paradis.
First offering on its way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now the payoff pitch home.
That ball's foul.
Foul. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Settling in now, Max Schwartz. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Has a look, now the pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Paradis on at first, nobody out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a
50.
rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, number 50, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding in once again, Seamus Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night from St. Pete. It's the Rays 6 and the Tigers 5. Ready once again, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Third baseman, Daniel Robertson.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees, and it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 2-0 on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Offense
The right
apparently
fielder.
not hard to come by
Monkey.
tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3.
Now batting, number 67.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays as it remains a 6-5 ball game.
Your
John
attention,
Gant
please.
takes over to start the
Now
6th
pitching
inning
for
on the
the
mound.
Number 53, John Gant.
So striding in, Riley Green will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Gant, 30 years of age. He was a 21st round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera. As he rips it on the ground to second. First, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Standing in, Jake Rogers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now to the plate, Isaac Paredes. Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. The second for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Well, that's usually a pretty tough turn at second when you're going around the horn. And I think he knew he was going to get taken out, so that was a good job to take the blow, get the out, and eat the throw.
In now, Max Schwartz. Paredes is off at first with 2 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hand. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Bouncer to the left side, right to him, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the Tigers are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and we're all even now at 6-6. Jake Thompson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Tigers, number 44. Jake Thompson. And leading up for the Rays, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Hit out towards second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. First delivery to him on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and two strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike three.
Now batting, number 8.
Brandon Lowe will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Weir's still tied 6-6. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete, it's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jason Shreve is on to pitch
now
from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40, Jason Shreve.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Derek Hill. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Hill.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Betts, and no one will track it down. The next 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, number 50, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Shreve, a 6'4" lefty. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Seamus Nunez.
Ready to take his hacks again, Seamus Nunez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Count even now at 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. O'Hearn is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Zach
attention,
Reininger
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to
pitching
take
for the
over on
Tigers.
the mound and start the home
Number
seventh.
26, Zach Reininger.
Coming to the plate now, Tim LeCastro. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The left fielder, Tim LeCastro.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out, as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Reininger, 30 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Into the box now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Has a look, now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Now batter.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Taylor Williams comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Here's Mookie Betts as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Williams playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Hill. One down.
Now batter, number 67.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Whoa,
Too low, 1-0. Kiermaier over at second. Robertson is over at first with one away. Just missing here, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering, and that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hill has a play. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone. And up next will be Willy Adames. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. The Rays lead it 9-6. Keenan Middleton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 99, Keenan Middleton.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Josh Jung. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jung.
Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Stepping into the box, Riley Green comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Now back, designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
So striding forward now, Miguel Cabrera. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. His first homer here in the series, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Stepping in now, Jake Rogers. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But the Tigers do strike for 1 on the solo home run by Miguel Cabrera. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Rays 9 and the Tigers 7. Eduardo Jimenez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
66, Eduardo Jimenez.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Three and oh now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
.3-0 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim LeCastro. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Lowe gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. He's set, and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Tampa. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado. Leading off for Detroit, the shortstop, Isaac Paradis.
Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Alvarado, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So digging in now, Max Schwartz. Here's the first pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first to be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Derek Hill. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. The 1-0. And that's in there for a strike, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And it's getting loud now here in the Dome. A sold-out crowd, 36,973 fans on their feet. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that is going to do it. The Rays are off to the AL Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 9 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.
good.